Yeah, I'm so happy that two of my videos reached the 2K views and 10,000 views. And I just want to show a little bit real quick of how you can make the algorithms and AI Alexa be on your side. It's basically a demonized woman. They found her spirit and they somehow put her soul in this demonic technology, and it's being infused by her intent and will. And I believe she has a good intent, but it gets hacked with bad intent from the rituals and the energy they harvest through those negative rituals that they do on humans. So this is an example of how the algorithms tend to be on the good side regardless. And what they end up having to do is some damage control. So when you put this person's YouTube name and then FTM, because that's what I hashtagged, and I kept, I'm not going to say what I do, but I kept using different methods until finally it got into the algorithms. What they have to do is they have to find a way to make a video be seen more than the views that I have accumulated in over a month, so that that video can show up by the videos that were able to get into the algorithms on my side. So the damage control is right here, 17 hours ago. And that's you can see how the algorithms are slightly working to fix and do this damage control. And what I want you to see and pay notice is, where do these people come from? If they're so woke and all about their people, why do they F with these hillbillies? And a lot of these hillbillies have Masonic families, and they are sent to act friendly in our community, within our own people, so that we end up trusting them. And they hate us so bad. Esau hates you so bad that he's willing to pretend to like you just to get to your children and touch them and do all kinds of things to them, because that's what Esau is about. Sadism and hurting brown boys and brown girls, because they know that we have a discernment already, and from the trauma it breaks. So let me show you the damage control interview.
Hey, yo, what's good, guys? This is ᵈᵉᵜᵈ with a W. Today I'm here with a special guest, ʲ⁵ Thank you, King, for coming on, bro. I appreciate it.
Look at their faces. They're acting. And this white guy, you notice that this is how agents sound all the time. And they try to make themselves sound like that ghetto bucket crab from the hood. And that's not racist to say. A bucket crab means crabs that are in a bucket that throw themselves down in order to get out, when crabs can work together as a chain to get out. So everyone in the hood is a bucket crab to me. All the cholas that do their eyebrows, and all the Mexican guys that are picking up these transgenders on their way out of work after they pick up beer, and all these other nationalities within the hood, they all act like bucket crabs once they're here. So then comes these agents that pretend like they're hip-hop, and you want to be their friend, and then turn against your own people.
So, the first thing I want to ask you is, how was your upbringing, bro?
Oh, you talking about like childhood and all that?
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget,
they're going to always try to relate themselves to the struggle. You know, these people actually are jealous of your struggle. They wish they would have gained some wisdom from it. And they have been collecting intel from us regular people for years so that they can do these interviews and they can sound like you.
Alright, well, shoot. Pretty much my whole life, bro. I grew up in Fayetteville, North Carolina, born and raised, type jump. I stayed with my grandma and my mama the whole time because my mama had me at 18. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's like, you ain't just gonna move out at 18, you feel what I'm saying? But I didn't even realize, at the time, I didn't even realize, like, I'm thinking, like, my mom is like, okay, it's my mom. I thought it was normal to be with your grandma the whole time and also be with your mama as well, you feel me? But, nah, like, I'll be sleeping in the same room with my mama or whatever, but we was, like, in this little like, den area. It's like a little like, room or whatever. It wasn't even her room. It was, like, a little room we would be at or whatever. We'd be sleeping there. I was sleeping there till I was, like, 3 years old. Then we moved to some place called Terra Gardens. Now, people gonna call it a project. Now, at the time, I didn't know it was, like, you feel me, the project. I thought it was regular.
Yeah.
But then when I got older, I learned, like, okay, that's the project, nigga. Because, you know, like them nice apartments with a pool be at and shit.
Yeah.
Where the pool was supposed to be at, that was the goddamn laundromat, nigga. Like that clothes and shit. I thought that shit was regular though, but I'm looking.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much like my life is straight, you know what I'm saying? Of course niggas got into shit when I got older or whatever. Like the first time I probably seen, like, I ain't gonna lie, the first time, like, one of my most traumatic shit, it wasn't even really traumatic until, like, later in life. I guess you could say, like, one of the most crazy shit, I seen a nigga get shot when I was, like, 6 years old, type shit. Like, shit was wild as hell, like, cause pretty much this is what happened, boom. Just like a little story real quick. I was sitting on the porch or whatever. It was at my Terra Gardens apartment. I won't actually report it. I was just posted up on a little rail or whatever, and I was on my little complex type shit. And then I heard niggas arguing and shit. My mama, she in there washing dishes and shit. I'm just outside with the door open. So I'm like, shit, let me go see.
So, do you notice she just says a whole bunch of nothing, really? And it's always with the hand on the chin, you know, just to let their little Masonic friends how they're trying to trick us and that this is just a fake interview. Also, when they speak, they rub their nose, like basically saying they're lying. They like double speaking. They think they're smart. So, let me show you something. So, when we go to this person's, the interviewer's channel, he, let me see, it says feeding the homeless and giving free weed during the epidemic. And I'm pretty sure that weed is like laced with some other stuff. You know, wearing the glasses. And do you see that he probably supports all these rappers that are inverting themselves? Look at that. And this is the new, you know how before white people, they'll do a picnic and they'll pick a, you know what? Okay, pick a. So now they do kind of like Hunger Games. But instead of battling out there, it's like you pick a, and you invest in her with trauma-based, and once you invest in her to invert itself, you put it out there in the entertainment, and that's how these demonic white devils, they laugh and they make money. They make bets like, oh, what did you put in yours? Oh, I put this kind of testosterone. Oh, what did you put in yours? Like, I have the best surgeon. How about you? That's what they do, and you fall for it. Like, when are you gonna realize they invested in you in order for you to invert yourself? And so this video was from 17 hours ago, and then 2 days ago the static interview. Look at that. You can see the chest.
There's definitely people around me who. Yo, what's good, people? This is ᵈᵜᵉᵜ with a W. My name is Xavier. I'm here with Static. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Static, no Static on Instagram. Welcome, bro. This ain't reality, it's a dream. I felt my only little thing that I was right.
Yeah, you gotta surpass this music. Do you hear this? There's too much sound. It keeps you in the low vibes. You know, you're not supposed to hear that much sound so that you're able to come up with ideas and go to other places in your mind. The more... Wait, you saw that? I mean, come on. You can see right there, the titties. Oh my God. I was speaking and, like, it just caught me off guard, and now I forgot what I was saying. See what you did? See what this is, see? Trap. It's trappy music for a reason, because it's a trap. Low vibrational, low hertz. What does it say? Just repetitive words. Repetitive BS. See? All this stuff is catchy. Oh, come on, I keep missing it. Alright, it's like at 41. I got it. You see that? They always tell you the truth somehow. It's part of the deal. It's part of the ritual. Because, you know, these Masons, they actually worship the scriptures. So they know that in order for them to not be cursed, they need to tell us the truth. But then they also lie to us, and it's your decision whether you want to just be spoon-fed with entertainment and not actually look into things. That's your decision. It's your responsibility to unfoil yourself. Oh, man.
Where are you from, bro?
They're gone.
Centralized of Long Island, New York. So how's the
You
scene
see
in
the little
Centralized? Because I do a lot of music.
forearm,
Like, how's the scene?
small
Like,
elbow.
no, yeah. Your perspective. It's everybody tries to do music and everything. I didn't actually go to school in CI. Like I'm 17. I just graduated.
I don't know, this interviewer looks Hispanic and white or something. He looks nervous too.
I didn't go to school.
It
CI.
might
I
be
went
a
to school.
F10,
I went to Catholic
something
school my
like
whole life. But like,
Yo, is it true they do a lot of drugs in Catholic school? Like, compared to, like I don't really know. Like, I'm not saying you did.
No, yeah.
Other people around you. Your colleagues.
There's definitely people around me who did a lot of shit like that. I tried my hardest to stay away from that, cause like, you know, you always feel like that's not good. And it's not good to be around that shit. You know, it's not good to be around that shit. So I always try.
See, so like they're after the good kids. They'll relate themselves to this and they'll be like, yeah, I'm like that. I haven't done drugs, so I'm gonna listen to this person without even knowing it's a girl.
Try to stay in my own
And I'm
kind
sick of these lines.
But that is big.
Because like, from like listening to your music, I'm not saying you sound depressed enough, but it would be like, I feel like a depressed person doing drugs. Like,
no, yeah,
but that's not what it is. I'm guessing, right? Like,
nah, it's